Hey you guys, so it's Kat once again. Um, Honestly, I've been having trouble. Like, I set my videos to, like public so you guys can watch it, and then it goes to like private. It's so weird. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. If you can help me with that, that'd be great. Cause I kind of like would love to see everyone comment on what they think about my videos. Um, but that's not really, my subject for the day. Subject for the day is definitely going to have to be homelessness, just because this weekend I'm going to be doing this community service thing where we get to stay in cardboard boxes and see. I go to UNLV, by the way. We get to stay in cardboard boxes and we get to see what it's like, for living like a homeless person. And I just want to, since it's Homeless Awareness Week, I just want to take the time to, recognize homelessness, in general. It's obviously a really, really big problem. Um, and my thoughts on it are just it's really sad. Some people, they do bring it on themselves. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. Some people really bring it on themselves. They want to be a lazy ass all their lives, and that's where it gets them. I mean, other people are really good at gold digging, but I think that just because, especially because it's Homelessness Awareness Week, I don't know if any of you know that, but yeah, it is. Yesterday was National Coming Out Day, which is new for me, being lesbian and all. So it's really interesting. But this homeless thing, you know, I've been close to it. I mean, I'm not gonna say like super close, but if you've ever lived in what they call, it's like an apartment, what they call a single, and what a single is basically um it's like this apartment um that doesn't have a bedroom at all. There's this one rinky dink walk-in closet that holds like nothing. Especially if you're a girl. I know girls, we have like insane amounts of clothes and we can never find anything to wear. So it's like a rinky dink ass closet. Um, there's a big living room. That's pretty much where you sleep, where you eat. There's a rinky dink ass kitchen. For some reason, there's always like this really weird room in the back, like in the kitchen. There's this room in the back, and it's got the water heater and a sink. I mean, if you do it right, I think you could make it into like a little room, but it's highly unsafe. And then there's this jank ass bathroom. Like, it's incredible how jank it is. I mean, maybe this is just the one I lived in. Maybe there's some more luxurious ones, but I highly doubt that. And it's not fun. Um, I've had family members. I think there have been some family members that have been homeless for a while. I've heard a few close friends tell me what it's like to live out their car, and it's just like it's very interesting. I just think you should really make yourself aware that it's very real. But then on the downside, nowadays you have the people like the panhandlers or whatever the hell you call them. You have the fake ass homeless people who are banking off of their so-called homelessness, and it's not fair. So I just want to bring awareness that this week is Homelessness Awareness Week. I mean, I think you can really tell who's homeless and who's not. I mean, just the other day, I was at the bus stop, and you know, there's a guy. At first, when I looked at him, he was in a wheelchair, and it looked very fake to me. Being in theater, you see a lot of fake props, so of course, in my mind, I'm like, oh, this guy's just acting out. But then when he got close, there was just this smell about him, and just the way he carried himself and things. It was really just a wake up call that I complain every day about things at home, and it was just interesting to see him in that state. He's missing a leg, and he's got no place to go, and he was really hungry, and I felt so bad because yes, I had $10 in my pocket, but I felt bad because what I thought was important, it turned out not to be. It was just I feel like I should have given him money, but you know, it's a conflicting feeling with homeless people because you want to give them, you know, you want to help, but it's just like, especially nowadays, you don't know. And for me, I was just freaked out because I'm like, you know, I'm a new college student, and for a college student, if you know anything, $10 can go a long way, and it certainly has. So I think in the long run, I'm happy that I didn't give him any money, but at the same time, you know, I wish I could have done something. And you should always think, you know, can I do something first, but versus if I'm gonna do something. You know, if you can do something, you should do your best to help out. You know what I mean? And I know I'm kind of babbling and jumping around, but if you're listening, you get the point. Um, so yeah, that's that. Okay. So, you know, just stay aware, help out as much as you can, I guess is my message. You know, and get involved in your community. I'm learning that college has opened me up to a lot of community service. So this homelessness thing this weekend, if you're in Vegas, you should really try it. I'll probably post a link on here. There probably is. It's in the bubble. Um, yeah. So just there's that. And another thing I wanted to talk about that was on Facebook today. Let's see, where'd it go? Okay, so there's my friend here is talking about how girls. He says, "Man, why do girls lie about if they're a virgin or not? Am I the only one who thinks that it's pointless?" And the answer to that is no. You're not. It's not pointless, and you're not the only one who thinks that. Ladies and men, you know, if you're a virgin, fucking tell people because that helps. You know, um, because people nowadays people just get into relationships for sex, and that's wrong. You know, it's really just wrong. So there's that. Thought I'd answer his question via video. Another thing I want to touch on are experimental girls. And this has been a really irritating problem for me, especially since we were talking, a few of us were talking about it, not friends at school, but a few friends that I have outside of college. We were just talking about how it's really irritating when let's say you're a gay guy. It's really easy for another gay guy to find other gay men. You know, it's freaking easy. Even if they try to dress straight, there's no hiding it. And that's just me. You know, maybe it is harder. And if there is, you know, send me a video and let me know what you really think. Um, but for girls, for ladies, my whole thing